Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up, and we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game segment. Doris?
Hi, guys. Well, it's been the Elite's bench with the Uncontainable Game tonight. When you can rely on that second unit for a contribution, it's a huge asset, and they've shown the ability to contribute in bunches off the bench, guys.
Doris, thank you. And what a difference their bench has truly been making here. They really changed up the game.
Well, you know, Kevin, when you have this sort of bench performance, you really throw off the other team's rhythm. You take them out of their normal matchups. All of a sudden, the game changes strategically. And I think you, as a team, kind of gain control of the action.
I couldn't agree with you more, Steve. And credit the coaching staff for seeing and seizing the opportunity here. They mixed up assignments. They moved guys around, off and on the floor, and they got the boost that they needed from them.
And for the Stars, he kicks it to Lamb. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference.
And for the Elites,
well, after all those struggles in the first half, he has really picked it up here in the second.
Well, the old adage was whoever gets the best player wins the trade. But the Nuggets traded away Carmelo, and the Jazz traded away Darren Williams, and both made the playoffs last season and have a foundation laid now for great success going forward.
and you look at these Nuggets and Jazz teams, Steve, and you have to think they're pretty happy with the value they got in return for those trades Clark just talked about.
Yeah, especially in situations where you know you're going to lose your player. Everybody in the league knows you're going to lose your star player. So you really don't have great leverage. And I thought both the Nuggets and the Jazz did an excellent job of maxing out those trades and doing about as well as they possibly could.
On the floor for the Stars. Here's Burke. Leads him in there. Here's Plumlee. Sinks that one from the post. Plumlee's got 4 this quarter.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good.
So it's the Stars now. Number 4. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw, no good.
Well, last season with the condensed schedule, we saw teams really preserving their star players in the regular season, limiting their minutes. And frankly, I think it's something that should be done every season to save their energy for when it matters most. I think it's a good philosophy.
He hits the second from the line. Going back to what Clark was just talking about, an interesting stat over the last 8 years, there have been almost 100 occasions of players who logged over 3,000 minutes in a season. And get this, none of those players, Steve, none of them went on to win a title.
That's amazing, Kevin. And I think of Greg Popovich and his handling of Tim Duncan the last couple of years, limiting his minutes and allowing him to extend his career. And the Spurs had another terrific season a year ago. So I think it's something that you have to try to do as a coach. It's difficult because you don't want to lose your job, but you've got to be able to try to extend guys' careers and improve the quality of their play by cutting down their minutes.
And it's the Elites with the ball. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Eight feet away, can't get it to go. Now the Stars take it the other way. Outside, Green. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Here's Burke over Lamb. Shot is blocked.
You know, you look at the way a point guard develops at a young age, most of them turn the ball over quite a bit. The game is happening so fast. They're trying to figure out what they can or can't do on the floor. But the more experience they get, generally speaking, the better they get at handling the ball.
And the elites call time here. And Steve, you speak of that from both a GM and a former guard. You've got certainly a great resume in both those areas. It just takes time to adjust to the speed of the game at the NBA level.
And sometimes these talented point guards are so good, Kevin, that they have to figure out what they can and can't do. They feel like they can do everything, so they come into the league and they've got to just make some mistakes and learn from them and then eventually settle down and become efficient.
After a subpar first half, I like the way he's been much more aggressive here in the second, finding a way to hit his shots and get more shots.
So it's the Stars now. Number 99. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is a very interesting area, the topic of sleep science. We've talked about it before, and as the studies continue, the results just get more and more compelling. Researchers now say that athletes should get 9 to 10 hours of sleep a day. They say it improves reaction time, cognitive function, and releases natural growth hormones to improve recovery. So sleep in, young fellas, sleep in.
0. They get it back. Plumlee. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Well, you talk about the need for good sleep. A study showed that Stanford players who got adequate sleep shot 9 percentage points better from three-point range and from the free throw line. Steve, Clark, I'm looking at you guys. You could have had monster numbers.
Hey, I tried to tell my wife all those years when we were raising young kids, honey, I need 9 to 10 hours of sleep tonight. You've got to be the one to get up and feed them.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's a screen. Number 4. No luck. The elites go the other way with it. Here's Burke.
Well, guys, we've seen some pretty horrific injuries as a result of players being fouled while suspended in air. And
I tell you what, you need to archive that one for the highlight tape.
Oh, yeah, that is a keeper. You're correct.
Man, that was incredible.
Yes.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Well, free throw off from Plumlee.
Guys, some have called on the NBA to search for ways to reduce dead ball situations to speed up the game. I'm for that. The league has taken steps in that direction over the last few seasons, allowing subs only prior to the final free throw on the trip to the line, keeping timeouts to their intended length. I think that's all good.
Clock at 6. Pass to Lamb. With the clock winding down. Nice jump shot. Good. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Clark, you talked about the emphasis on keeping timeouts short. Now 2 horns sound 15 seconds apart. If we're really going to break this down, if players aren't moving to the court by the second horn, they get a delay of game warning. And Steve, I think that's probably only fair.
Well, this is entertainment, after all. I mean, basketball, the NBA, it's in the business of selling tickets. And so TV rights. So you want the game to be as fast-moving as possible, so I like the rule.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Pass to Burke. Number 5. Good on the triple.
He's going to take that shot every time if he has that much room to get it off.
Gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Kicks to Lamb. And the rebound goes to the Elites. An even 3-on-3 break. Shot from 16. Can't get it to go. Being just 35%, they've got to get better looks. Number 4. And the rebound goes to the Elites. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, we see so many great players coming into the league from other countries now, guys. The NBA has really been quite proactive, making huge strides in spreading the game internationally.
Shoots it up from out on the wing. He knocks it down. 10 points for Lamb. And it's the Elites with the ball. And out of bounds as the Stars gain possession.
I see him.
6 to shoot. Number 99. Elites with the rebound. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Going back to what Clark was just talking about, it's a great topic, Clark, in the game of basketball. It's quickly becoming